The Trump administration continues pushing back on reports questioning the damage in last week's airstrikes on Iran's nuclear program. And as Christian Cordero reports, Trump says there could be talks with Iran next week, while also suggesting a deal with Tehran might not be necessary.
Today, the U.S. airstrikes on Iran's nuclear facilities are under a microscope, with conflicting reports on whether the country's nuclear program was destroyed or merely damaged. The administration has adamantly rejected the classified preliminary report from the Defense Intelligence Agency that said the attack only set Iran's nuclear program back by months, chiding the media organizations who have reported its initial findings.
This is preliminary, but leaked because someone had an agenda to try to muddy the waters and make it look like this historic strike wasn't successful.
Sources familiar with the report tell ABC News Iran moved at least some of its supply of enriched uranium before the attack. And today, for the first time since the so-called 12-day war, Iran's Supreme Ayatollah spoke in a televised speech. He claimed victory over the U.S. and Israel, adding the U.S. attack, quote, failed to achieve anything significant. The U.S. president grossly exaggerated the events, clearly feeling the need to do so.
Iran's going to have to say a lot of things right now in order to bolster their image.
The Trump administration has referenced an Israeli assessment to support its claim of obliteration. Israel concludes the U.S. bunker buster bombs destroyed the nuclear site's critical infrastructure, rendering it inoperable. On Capitol Hill today, senators received their first briefing on the strikes behind closed doors.
We're going to have to put the puzzle pieces together, and we'll have conflicting information from various agencies.
Our intelligence is great. Clearly, the Israeli intelligence is great. But I don't think anybody knows the extent of the damage.
Intelligence sources tell ABC News in light of the preliminary report being leaked, the administration is planning on limiting Congress's access to a system that shares classified information, though the administration has not suggested where exactly the leak came from. Christian Cordero, ABC News, Washington.